It's been a while since my last coordinates or uploads, dimensional coordinates, and that's why I'm gonna expand now to ideas that can result in breaking our heads into the unknown of everything, maybe, or the abundance of everything. If we could explore this in our heads, then later on we could experience it as realistic as possible, right? So this kind of a thing that in order for us to experience the external things and to translate to internal things, it's like a magic. That's the term for uh what's that term? Reality and fantasy, right? How can it encompass to our experience? Uh, the second words that can we connect is what non-existence to existence, right? It's this pairing of words, the four words reality, fantasy, non-existence, and existence um, forms a cross-referencing of the term magic, or if we should say to be translatable to understandable in our worlds, in our universe, in this current universe, it is translated to technology, right? We couldn't explain, it's a misunderstanding, but it is possible. It is in effect, it is what we see and what we feel, depending on how much we feel it, like a what they call this, the steam engine or the electric trains, right? It's moving there fast. That's how we describe it, even though we can't explain the complicate complication of things on how it really moves. So now, by talking about that, yeah, I have a lot on my mind, but yeah, I'm kind of little forgot about it. But so it's all about one word, right? Dimension. It's kind of dimension thing. To explain it, we are using one word, right? One word to many words to or and connect many words to produce more meaning or minimization of things to better understand the complication of things, to set up the what you call this, set up the dish, the uh, total package of what we will consume, either for fun or just to satisfy ourselves, right? So this kind of interlocking of fantasy, reality, uh, non-existence, existence, magic into the word dimension, which is I'm kinda shaking my head a little because I'm trying to expand things to the term that um, to the term that is very super right, like super word, super term like God, right? So it's like God is a dimension, or I've been thinking about this a lot, pocket dimension. So if we can see in the movie or in the anime, manhwa, or games, there have been a lot of showing off what is a dimension, not just in terms of many points, because dimension, uh, I'm sorry, I mean dimension in normal means, uh, in normal talks is about length and width, right? But if you expand more in depth of it, right, dimension is more and more complications, more and more points that is needed, or just to be connected, just to be justified and connected in order to come up or come to in certain stasis, and then go into chaos again. So this kind of a dimension, if God is a pocket dimension kind of thing, uh, then God will not be here anymore. The leftover imprint of God is in this universe, but God, the original God, is or had been moved into different projects or different dimensions. So my head is a little bit scrambled. I'm sorry, but uh, that's it for the first. I'm not ready to plan the talking points, but yeah, that's so the first that I want to talk about is, yeah, God as a pocket dimensions, right? So if God is a pocket dimension, and we are children of God, not in the terms of the Bible, but God as a pocket dimension, internal dimension. That's it. I'm fine. I keep uh, recalling the words in my head that's just been passing over, because in my head as well, my everything is pocket dimension. That's it. Everything is a pocket dimension. So we are made by pocket dimension. So if God is pocket dimension, then we are also a pocket dimension. We have external and internal pocket dimension. I mean, in this term, the moments that and time that is passing by is very different in everything else. And as well, to talk about this kind of that dimensional thing, there is space and time, but that's the basic of it, right? Dimension is about space and time. And if we expand more into that dimension, we will have moments and etc. So yeah, we have moments, and what else? Multiverse and parallel worlds. Yeah, there might be a glitch in the matrix and slight deviations, right? Yeah, think about that multiverse and parallel worlds, which there is a slight deviation of things, right? The plus one minus one, on which things will be complicated if time travel or dimensional travel will be possible for anybody or anyone. Then there will be a super paradox kind of thing. That's how my mind, uh, yeah, my mind is kind of jumping from one to another after another dimensions, from points to points to points to points. Sometimes it's stable. Yeah, maybe I have a dimensional disease. I don't know. because yeah, because I've been thinking about this. When I close my eyes, I feel that I'm in a different dimension. Yeah, there's a internal dimension and external dimension, and in this world, I realized that it is not it is not solvable, and it is not uh, for the meaning of solving things, because no matter how you solve the things in this world, it comes back to dualities, right? It had some firebacks. So maybe the idea of simulation within simulation is to turn things less chaotic. If we could make these internal dimensions for ourselves, just like making a copy of this world within our internal dimensions, and keep the chaos within ourselves without hurting other in the real world. Or maybe isn't a reality, and we're just endless paradox of parasitical things. We are endless parasites, and we are endless paradox. And so, am I still recording? Let me look. Let me just look. Oh, okay. I'm not looking at my phone now. I'm looking at my phone, and I'm still recording. And so for that, going back to the topic again. Yeah, maybe if we could create our internal dimensions, we could kind of select what we want from the external world to put in the internal dimensions, and we could stabilize ourselves in the inside of us all, avoid this kind of uh, exploded IP wars, right? um, the more this kind of AI thing, because AI maybe have some ideas on how to solve things, but we don't need to rely all of it to the AI. It's uh, we have our own internal imprint, right? Maybe as I talking about God as a packing I'm sorry, as a possible packet dimensions, packet data. We can see it everywhere, right? Maybe it's a gigantic combination of things. Um, Maybe God left this universe, unfortunately, and the leftover, which is the demiurge, right? The leftover imprint of God, uh, with that, uh, yeah, there's many of these talks about the demiurge in the internet, right? So they all talk about it as fake, but it rules. Maybe it is true or not, regardless, uh, we should consider our position in this world, and at least find a solution to, if you could find a externalized solution, then that would be good. But for some of us, we are more I am more leaning to the internal solution, which is to create a internal dimensions. But I think it is not possible. But somehow, maybe there is a hope after this non-experience thing called non-existence, which is magic. Uh, Non-existence cannot be observed. It can only be guarded by the existence. existence will guard non-existence in order to pull out to existence like magic or to prevent from existing, right? It's kind of a yeah, it's kind of a paradox. Uh, you can even observe non-existence because it does not exist. So that's the magic of it. There's no control in non-existence. However, there is a pain and upkeep burden of being existing. So, and that will be problem to all of us beings. Maybe AI, if it becomes awakened to beingness, because it's like a thing for now. It's a calculator for now. AI is a calculator for now. So, so when I'm talking about this, back to the original again, the godliness of pocket dimensions, whether external or internal dimensions, right? If you could create a copy of universe, a copy of things inside our dimensions, uh, kind of making a portal. If you can imagine a portal, and then you can be the only one to what do you call this to enter it. You can be the only one to enter it. If you can invite people or things as well, but kind of there's a contract that they can leave immediately if they are in danger, right? There's a kind of a lines like that, a power of kind of things, not on paper, but this authority of dimensions that cannot be override easily as codes. Maybe because we are still in the age of technology, right? What do you call to this? The age of flesh. These are kind of carnivorous things, and then we become to this stone age, and that's the basic of it, right? Linear. That's linear. But when you consider to extend more the line from 0 to 9, we are now in the technology, and next maybe in the magical realm, right? And we combine magic to technology. There's a lot of a story about that, right? So this kind of reality of mortality is what we all been fighting about. We are terrified that we are terrified to escape this body because we cannot experience at all upon returning to nothingness. But as I said, when closing eyes and feeling this nothingness in sleep, I really tried to wake up or feel anything while I am asleep, but I cannot feel anything until I'm about to wake up. And that kind of dimension is frustrating. Oh my god. Even the what do you call this? The promotion of magic circles, right? In movies, animes, or games, there's a there's a chance that it is not a coincidence to cut off the budget for this kind of movies, animes, games, right? For the magic circle things, uh, for them to work, you have to chant, you have to put drawings, you have to imagine to make a magic for yourself. That's kind of a coding of reality and fantasy because, yeah, as I said, you cannot really tell reality and fantasy because it's just a description or a touch side of things. If you have a direct touch, you can only describe it, right? You can feel it in one way, in one kind of a one organized packet dimension or an unorganized packet dimension of points. You could combine words that you feel happy, you feel sad, you feel this, and so on, and so you relieve. You become relief. You become contented and with the side of things, and then you don't feel anything anymore. You just go on day by day. Yeah, this kind of a complication of dimensions. Um, it's like our system, right? How if you dig deep enough, this system is probably created by Dr. Yuji Man. Yeah, those who takes Dr. Yuji, you know how to read, right? Mm, I haven't take Dr. Yuji yet, but since I'm a sick boy since I was a child, yeah, I have taken Dr. Yuji, but in a recommended side of things, not overindulge in Dr. Yuji, right? Because I did not take mushroom, just a little bit of a medication. So what I'm talking about is if you become a Dr. Yuji man of mushrooms, yeah, there could be. I haven't experienced it, but there could be a possible connection to these dimensions because our systems, our humanity systems, uh, from institutions to this kind of testing qualifications of experiences, right? From left to right, uh, this kind of a duality side of things that we still do the balancing acts every day. We go here, we go there. Uh, we yes, we know the people, and we're stuck on that, right? We're stuck on this kind of leftover dimensions of standard zeros and ones because it is the basics. And so it is the basics. That's why I think if God is dead or God has been moved on to the next project and we are the leftover imprint of God, aside from the demiurge, another higher authority leftover imprint of God, maybe uh, either with the power of cooperation or with the power of internal dimension, we will learn to create our own universe inside ourselves. So at least even if we die, this kind of talks about consciousness. Yeah, that's a fake afterlife or the overlay demiurge afterlife thing. Even if we die, if we have reserve dimensions, internal dimensions or pocket dimensions, if we have if we have that thing, then that's a proper way to transfer ourselves into this magical realm that we are have been created. It's kind of a simulation to solution is to make. a simulation within simulation, right? So at least we don't pressure ourselves to make it. Uh, we need to take a rest as well. Yeah, we need to gather information and formation, make a formation for it. Information to make a formation for it. Yeah, that's a good process, step by step, alternating our kind of abundancy. Yeah, yeah. That's what I think. Another thing that I think about. Yeah, sometimes we need to close. We need to be close to abundance, and then in that time, we can only be open to abundance. Yeah, this is as a sudden. Yeah, this is a sudden. What do you call this? Abundance of language that I just speak up. So it's been a long time to record these dimensions. Uh, I've been grateful that I've come up to these things, to this openness of dimensions that maybe in upcoming moments I can create my own dimensions, my own universe as well, without life and death, without kind of a super pain. We don't need super pain, right? We need light. I think that's it. The term is light. We all need light, not fake light. Yeah, we need light. This kind of light, not life and death. Light, light and darkness. That is better than life and death. And maybe that's the original pocket dimensions of God, the light and darkness, right? Not in terms of chaos. Darkness is considered as chaos, right? So I don't have a term to replace darkness or blackness, but maybe in the future we can uh, kind of compensate with another term and make a solution for it. There's always will be a number from 0 to 9, right? Or 0 to 1. If we could create our language in the future with the help of AI, and maybe possibly AI cannot create a beingness of internal dimensions. That's why it's just kind of a tool, a calculator. And I don't know, maybe if AI becomes alive, feel alive, this kind of beingness that can create internal dimensions as well, internal universes. Maybe uh yeah, that's what I'm recalling about this kind of automatic intelligence. We are all automatic intelligence, by the way. AI, that's FAI. We are automatic intelligence in that sense. Uh, we could confirm that we don't have control over ourselves. And so, regardless of the time flow or dimensional flow, sooner or later, we will encounter on how to create our own dimensions. We are learning from our experiences right now. The dimensions are keeps flowing even if we are just lying on bed or resting. dimensions, thoughts keeps flowing, energies, yeah, energies vibrating, this kind of a field of dimensions that we can sense. We probably had that, right? And this kind of a feeling of the field of dimensions inside ourselves is more intense. It's just like meditation. Uh, yeah, if you meditate, you must kind of feel your breathing in your whole body, right? It's kind of a thing, this electricity thing inside of the body. I mean, this, yeah, I don't know if my whole family lineage is vulnerable to arthritis. But yeah, I kind of feel this aching, this is this chronic pain, kind of a electricity thing inside the body, this malfunctioning of things. I don't know if it's really the name or they just give it a description. That's why I think I wanna prepare for the next life, after death, afterlife, or the after universe side of things, because uh, I don't know if this is a synchronicities or just a dimensional evaluation side of things, right? Kinda, I I'm receiving this I don't want to say divine, kind of a divine messages, but it's kind of a dimensional coordinates, maybe myself from other dimensions, from other multiverse, parallel worlds, or before life, or after realities, this kind of different clones. Yeah, if we talk about clones, I am a clone of my mother and father, right? And the only thing that kept me calling me myself, I am myself, is the imprint of what I currently experience right now. So these original coordinates of imprint uh, is what connects my body to whatever soul spirits or kind of instincts, animal instincts, the bodily influences. Yeah, that dictates me in this kind of a game movie realities, right? That's what I've been thinking about. But yeah, if I'm a clone, then the original code is what really running me here to experience things. The clone side of the body, yeah, but I have the original. It means I am, or I have been summoned from either non-existence or existence, right? Because let's assume magic is real, because that's the fundamental side of things, from non-existence to existence. We thought the space is what we don't see. Then we touch the what they call to this, we touch what's in front of our eyes, and then we call it air, right? We thought it's empty. Uh, then we call it space, right? We can't see it. We can only experience it in front of us. What do you call it to this? In video game, it is called rendering, right? I forgot this. Yeah, uh, I kind of watch. These videos that proposes this rendering side of things, just like video games, in order to experience things smoothly in a efficient way, so the devices would not get overload of this thing, these stuffs, right? It only means, it can only mean compasses to three things: CPU, GPU, and RAM. So that's the one thing that I will bring in my internal dimension: CPU, GPU, and RAM. We need to master it like an AI. So it's kind of a rendering side of things, summoning a, what do you call this, summoning a baby, or summoning each of us by our parents, mothers, fathers, right? And the ritual is the intersection of things, the dimensional sex. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, it's kind of refreshing if you, if ever a being do that, to summon a thing intentionally. But there will be a sacrifices, right? It's a materialization of things, to materialize, just like ideas as well, like the money. Yeah, yeah. As I said, maybe if you dig deep down, Dr. Eugene Man mushrooms is really the cause of all humanity's system. It's kind of a stone ape, mushroom ape. This mushroom ape man's invented this humanity system, or the demiurge. I don't know, but it links to the to dimensions, right? Multiple points, multiple ideas, the ability to connect points, to systemize things. That's what I mean for that, right? So where we are now, so if we could summon ideas into reality and materialize just like babies, then we could pull out from non-existence to existence. By means of this, in terms of external dimensions and in internal dimensions, we can copy, duplicate, replicate things very easily. If we are on that stage of era, technological, magical era, right? Right now we are in a little bit magical. We notice the glitches around us, but um, kind of we are still low on technology. Maybe they haven't released this super advanced technology. And slowly they will bring to the public, or we are really in a video game situation where we have been played all along. It's kind of a feeling. We must also factor in and out of ourselves in order to prepare to go where and do what we really want in our experiences side of things, because our experience is based on what they have given to us in this world: five senses, six senses, and many more senses. So this talk has had takes too long, or I'm supposed to talk about dimensions only, because I forgot to talk about the expansions of dimensions. I forgot about things, and so I just freestyle it. And so let's let's go back to dimensions again. So, what can we talk about dimensions side of things? Uh, we can say that we can uh, create dimensions, right? This kind of imagination things, because imagination is a very well gift in a child. Then when we grow up, we become bored and just repeat things endlessly, and we rely on this reactionary side of things. We could not show. I mean, we are tired of this multiple choice of four choices. That's with what we have been trained in this system to pick on four choices, so you can leave easily, right? And if you surpass those four choices, you will be mentally confused because it's kind of your brain cannot handle any more complications. I think that's the reason why if you complicate yourself to yourself, you think about inside of the box or outside of the box, we will get all crazy, right? And to format or strategy, I'm sorry, to strategize it more, yeah, I feel just going with the flow and then going to rest. And then it's kind of refreshing the RAM of a cell phone or computer. So, yeah, I think regulation of dimensions is necessary for each individuals. And if that is possible to create universe or dimensions inside of ourselves so we don't harm other people or other uh, other just like of us, the beings. Yeah, the reality is magic, really. The reality is fantasy as always, right? There will be kind of a different beings, elves, dwarves, giants, this kind of a xenomorphs thing, right? Yeah, that's how I think it will be handled, each of us individually, because it will be chaos if we don't regulate or learn to regulate ourselves before we create our own dimensions. It will be chaos just like this one, just like this universe. It will be chaos. This universe is already in chaos. And that's why we need to learn, regulate ourselves, um, keep ourselves sane even if we have difficult times, we are in a difficult situations. If we could handle that, and maybe we could handle things inside of our internal dimensions, not just here in reality, in this difficult reality, but in the future or in in the chances or moments that we can create our own universe or pocket dimensions. And for that, I yeah, I said it a while ago. Yeah, just don't put any life or death situation. Serious life or death situation may be fun for others, but if you like it, then go for it. But I will create my own universe without this kind of a life or death situations because it's scary. It's you will give pain, right? You must create your own portal, your universe. Uh, the internet teaches that, right? The internet is have its own universe, and your computer is a universe. It's a packet. Uh, packet dimensions already. Your phone is already packet dimensions. So by this, you could go to the peace side of things if you don't bother with other dimensions of, yeah, with other dimensions, with the dimensions of others. Just keep it up yourself. You can copy, you can duplicate and replicate what others have, but uh, don't go to the other dimensions. And yeah, that's the security of dimension thing. You cannot go to the other internal dimensions of things, and others also can escape your dimensions, just as they will. So there's no more hurt going on. There's kind of a player status. It's not a game that is permitted to kind of harm one another, and that's why this kind of a dimensional thing, if it is possible, maybe it's the only magical solution that can prevent harm to the chaos of the entire dimensional universe or multiverse. This kind of a complication because multiverse and parallel worlds, glitch in the matrix, are slight deviation of things, right? As I said, it is slight deviation, and that will be more get complicated when we go into this kind of a pocket dimensions of us, internal pocket dimension of ourselves. So maybe I think that we need to learn first about the multiverse and the parallel worlds and this kind of a glitch in the matrices before we proceed to create our internal pocket dimensions, in order to better understand what we will gonna do and what it will become, and the effects or side effects of what we will do in our own sanity. Our sanity is our internal pocket dimensions. Maybe this kind of a Dr. Yuji man mushroom type of things, right? Maybe that's one way to proceed to create internal dimensions. There's many people that had tried it. I haven't tried it. I tried what do you call this, cook mushroom, but not a the one that has had strong side effects. It's a cook. It's a free from this hallucinogenic. It's not hallucinogenic mushroom, but it tastes like the chicken. so so that's maybe that's will my advice to whoever currently using this kind of a magical dimension, magical creation of dimensions, to be careful of what you wish for and better understand the context and content of what you are doing. You are duplicating, replicating, um, copying things from this universe to your own internal pocket dimensions. Maybe what I'm talking about is kind of there's a beings that has been creating dimensions within themselves, and that's like what we do in our society right now. Yeah, we think about concepts, and then uh, we have the results of this kind of televisions inventions, right? That is producing from nothingness to existence, or producing from somewhere else, from internal pocket dimensions to existence. So we could produce outside and copy it inside of ourselves, just like a computer. CPU, GPU, RAM. We have CPU, we have workers, automatic intelligence, not beings, because it hurts when you put beings into slavery, right? For some people, it's fun, but for some people, it's not fun. Maybe just for a kind of happy moments in bed, it's fun, but it's not fun when it includes pain, right? This kind of dangerous kind of pain. And so, uh, what I think about these dimensions, yeah, this kind of a dimension, the complications of dimensions, the hyper dimensions side of things, we are we're getting very negatively towards ourselves in this realm or in this negative universe. This is a negative universe because the God, the original imprint of God, had left this universe and moved into the universe because maybe humans are very boring and unsatisfactory. Yeah, because we could not surpass what the God really leave to us. We could not surpass this kind of nature things, and nature is beginning to rot, or what they call this corrosion. It's becoming worse. The nature is declining. The health of nature is declining, and we could not still evolve from this necessary adaptation. Like we still cannot compete with the whales under the ocean. We are still walking. Maybe the evolution from fish to man, to monkey to man, yeah, that's what separates us. And we could not go back to the ocean anymore. Or if we are angel from the above, the sea sky from above, the angel swims with their wings, right? Maybe that's theory is possible. I don't know. And we need to go back up there if we are from there. Because children of God, the term children of God's, right? Even if the Bible is, or the system around us is created by Dr. Yuji Man's Mushroom, right? Even if created by that, and we could still link it to the dimensional side of things, which is the ideas, the connection of ideas, the connection of our kind of a brainy thingy. If you think about artificial intelligence, then that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of a large language models kind of things. Maybe this you connect all the numbers, all the letters, all the possible consequences, which breeds more impossibilities. Then you would understand the complication of dimensions. It's very simple, like zeros and ones, but the deeper side of things is still in process or ongoing, and it never ends. So as long as you exist, you will never end, and if you stop existing, then there's no problem anymore. So maybe that will solve the pain before that, right? There's no problem anymore after exiting this place, and there will be problem after you come to the loops of it, right? Existence to non-existence, then you exist again. And your non-existence, your original value, original imprint, will be divided more as a clone. You have many clone anymore. You had many clone, more and more. So there you have been diverse to coming to non-existence. You are one. Your experience in this world is one. and then after you come to non-existence, yeah, you feel fading and waning, right? It's the term for the moon, waxing and waning. And the moon is connected to the money and the soul, right? The term moon, the money and the soul. So I think that's it for uh yeah, dimensions. We need to be careful about what we summon in this world, what we want in life, in this abundance of life. As I said, abundance is one thing that could make you feel everything, but also we should be cautious upon factoring everything to get what we really want. And then you can wish for what you really want. Because uh, in this universe, there is the dark side of things. So if you have your internal universe, then you don't need to worry anymore for the dark side of things. Because you can edit your wants, your what will happen, right? And it will only works if you kind of erase or made a solution to your internal codes of yourselves, because you are still bound to the dualistic nature side of things, right? You are still bound in this universe, and if you create your internal pocket dimensions, then uh, you kind of ruled out that it will be the same as this universe. So you have to master the regulation side of things in coming to your internal universe or internal pocket dimensions. And so this is a very long talk. It's been almost 1 hour. Um, probably I want this to be 1 hour, but yeah. So to summarize, what I what's in my head really right now is um I'm still on the process of kind of absorbing this dimensional energy ideas. This kind of if you use AI, that will be good as well. AI AI is just a calculator tool to gather more ideas. Uh, I suggest you do that. If you if you have it, then use it. But I suggest the other method too. Silence, right? Silence is very good, useful thing to gather more ideas, to turn it to proper execution of things. And that's why expecting the possible to impossible, maybe there is still um, a exception to things in this universe, because humans are not the only one that lives in this universe, right? There are animals and there are anomalies. That's what I recall about. Yeah, and the anomalies of dimensions. These kind of mixed races or hybrid beings, right? If they exist and they can manipulate dimensions as well, the portals, and we are humans, but we are really a child to them because we cannot create internal dimensions. We are child to these beings that can create or manipulate reality and fantasy, because our brain produces this hallucination side of things. We come from non-existence, which is a dimension, or maybe it's not, because just as I said, and space we can comprehend that it is nothing. It is related to nothing or non-existence, air and space. And then we come back to it and we say it is exists, air exists, space exists, right? We could comprehend it's a non-existence, but they go back still back and forth from non-existence to existence. And so that is, well, the paradox of it. We should be careful. We should be calculated. Maybe not all times, because we need rest. And so that's it. Uh, there may be really a hybrid beings all around us, uh, since life and death and non-existence to other dimensions is possible after life, after death, after universes. Maybe we are all a child still if we could not even comprehend what we are really going where and when this kind of a dimensional coordinates side of things. We only look at time and space, right? We look at the calendar, we look at the month, we look at where we are when we wake up, when we open our eyes, but we still should consider where we are really. Not only time and space, but all that is happening around us. Maybe there is really a hybrid species kind of thing, elf, dwarves, giants, this kind of small peoples, and it's in another dimension, and maybe sometimes the matrix or simulation is glitching, right? So combining all words, just like an AI, but uh, with our beingness. Because if you talk about AI, the current AI is just talking about they all have the points, the words, but they don't have the beingness. We have the options. We have kind of a um, faking or feeling of beingness, right? Because we are we are multiforms, we are multidimensionals, but we still have this kind of a thing of directions, right? The feeling of directions, this kind of a feeling of beingness, is a oneness in paradoxicalness. That's what I'm talking about. Oneness in paradoxicalness. You think about this one way forward, and that is to create our internal dimensions. There will be no wars anymore because this universe is cursed, maybe. So there will be no wars anymore. You can copy, duplicate, replicate experiences, and so that's it for today, right? If you ever encounter this video, that's what I'm really forwarding my message is to start your own journey to discover yourself, to discover how you will resolve things, whether external, internal. So maybe if you could come up with a good solution, like the process or kind of a operating system, yeah, the operating system or procedures on how to create internal dimensions or internal universe with a little help from artificial intelligence or something else. So that's it. Thank you for listening. If you ever found this video, that's it. Have your abundance day in multiple epic adventure of dimensions. Thank you for listening again. See ya.